A very good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is the soul of leadership, strength in wisdom and power in compassion. Ladies and gentlemen, history has shown that true leadership is not measured by power or conquest, but by wisdom, courage, and compassion. These qualities define the difference between those who lead for personal gain and those who inspire lasting change. In today's world, where geopolitical tensions, economic uncertainty, and social divisions dominate headlines, these virtues are not just ideals but necessities. Nations rise or fall based on the strength of their leaders' character. As the world stands at a crossroads, the call for leadership rooted in wisdom, bravery, and empathy has never been greater. Let's look at the characteristics a little deeper. Wisdom is more than intelligence. It is the ability to see beyond the immediate, to understand consequences before they unfold. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that a leader must act with discernment, free from attachment to personal gain. Lord Krishna counsels Arjuna that true wisdom lies in selfless action and duty performed with clarity of thought. Similarly, Chanakya, the ancient Indian strategist, emphasized that governance must be built on foresight, adaptability, and an understanding of human nature. In a world of rapid information and reactionary decision making, wisdom demands patience, discernment, and the ability to learn from both history and the present. Without wisdom, policies become short-sighted and conflicts escalate instead of being resolved. Second characteristic is courage. Courage is the backbone of leadership. It is not about aggression, but about standing firm in the face of adversity. The Bhagavad Gita describes courage as unwavering commitment to righteousness, even when faced with overwhelming challenges. Arjuna's dilemma on the battlefield mirrors the ethical struggles of modern leaders who must choose between expedient decisions and those that uphold justice. Chanakya, in his Arthashastra, stressed the importance of bold but calculated action, where a leader must balance risk and prudence. In today's geopolitical climate, courage means making tough decisions that serve long-term stability rather than short-term political gains. It requires confronting corruption, resisting populist temptations, and taking responsibility when things go wrong. Courage is not recklessness, it is the determination to act with integrity even when the cost is high. The third characteristic is compassion. Compassion is often overlooked in leadership. yet it is the force that binds societies together. The Bhagavad Gita advocates for leadership driven by selfless service, where rulers act as caretakers rather than mere power holders. Similarly, Chanakya advised that a king must treat his people with fairness and empathy, for an unhappy populace weakens the state. Leaders who lack compassion rule with fear, dividing their people instead of uniting them. Abraham Lincoln's leadership during the Civil War was shaped by his deep sense of humanity, ensuring reconciliation rather than prolonged bitterness. In today's global landscape, compassion is the bridge between nations, the antidote to extremism, and the key to resolving humanitarian crises. Without it, power becomes oppressive and governance turns into mere control rather than service. What's the way forward? The future of leadership depends on a conscious effort to cultivate these three virtues. Governments must prioritize education that fosters critical thinking and ethical reasoning. Political systems must reward integrity over opportunism. Leaders must embrace a broader vision that extends beyond national interest to global well-being. Chanakya's teachings remind that a stable and just society is built on the pillars of righteousness, knowledge, and economic strength. In an era of uncertainty, wisdom, courage, and compassion must not remain philosophical ideals. They must become the pillars upon which policies and governance stand. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, history will remember leaders not for their titles or wealth, but for the impact they leave behind. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that the greatest leaders are those who act without selfish motives, and Chanakya reinforces that leadership must be rooted in pragmatism and service. Wisdom shapes vision, courage drives action, and compassion builds bridges. The most powerful nations and institutions are not those with the greatest military might, but those led by individuals who understand the weight of their responsibility. As the world moves forward, these timeless qualities will determine whether humanity thrives in unity or struggles in division. Leadership is not just about strategy, it is about the soul of a nation, a people, and a future worth building. As Chanakya wisely states in Arthashastra, effective governance requires a balance between authority and compassion, and an ideal leadership requires wisdom, integrity, courage, and empathy. A nation led with wisdom will inspire its people. A nation led with courage will withstand adversity, and a nation led with compassion will endure for generations. The choice before leadership today is clear. Lead for a moment or lead for eternity. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.